Well, we got folks here. Actually, I'm looking to see how. Hold on, I'm going to see if the camera goes off if I click this off. Oh, it does. Oh, so I could put it back on. That's wonderful. Now I'm going to see if who's listening to me now, Brian or Charlotte? Can you hear me now? Uh, hmm. Well, that's really cool. Let me get a little picture of that. Oh, it doesn't show me a picture of that one. I want to. Okay, well, we are here. Okay, all the Mouseketeers. Who's on YouTube? Not too many. Nobody's on YouTube, but everyone's here. Let me just ask. Oh, first of all, don't forget we have tonight is the deadline for our 25 grants. I think computers. I think we're giving out 30 or 25. I forget. I'm sorry. I'm an old fart. I keep forgetting a lot of stuff. Hey, everybody, can't hear you. Can you hear me now? Do you hear me now, Rashad? I'm an old fart too. You hear me? Oh, great, Joe. You hear me? Okay. Yeah, because I want more people that maybe to be live. Get some of our other staff to help you answer your questions live, but not video, just chat away, because a lot of people, they work in unusual places and have noisy environments, so it's easier for them to chat. Applied for it 15 minutes ago. Great, Yolanda. Now, don't forget, you could also get, if you go to findhelp.org, go there and put in your zip code, and then put in your computer, and you could find you could find other nonprofit organizations. Now, we're a for-profit, but there are nonprofit organizations everywhere that are handing out free computers to people who need them. So if you don't get one of ours, or get two, get one from them and one from us, because maybe it'll take a while for them to get it to you. So apply for ours, and also apply for one of the nonprofits that are giving this out. And that would be helpful, I think, to make sure, because it's too hard to be able to do that. And anybody have a question I could help with? In the chat, put in a question. I'm going to answer questions, so you get your questions answered. And hi, Amanda, thank you. Man, there's nothing better than to love somebody. So thank you so much. Hello, Matthew. Brian, man, it's not an easy process, is what it boils down to. It is easy, but if you look at where they are, it can be complicated. So you have to zero in and make business grants easy, because there'll be tens of thousands and other things besides grants that will help you start your business. So the best way to do this is to look at the Meta Grants report. Let me get you that. Our Let's Go Meta report. Here's the Let's Go Meta report. Look at this, Brian. Download this Meta report and look at item number 5 in the Meta report. That's where we identify the programs that give you consultants for free to help you raise the money and do what you need to start your business. See, if you just go nilly-willy and looking for grants to apply to, you're going to waste a lot of time, go around in circles, and you're going to stop, because you won't get anything as fast as you want. You still don't know what the hell's going on. Okay, so it's best not to just go out and apply to grants. It's best to try to get help that know how to do this. And that's available to you by dozens of people, depends on where you live, but the government gives grants to people to help you do that. Why do they do that? Because they want you to apply for grants, okay? And if you apply for grants and create jobs, then you're growing your economy, you're growing your neighborhood and everything. It's all about that. But it probably is not going to be as quickly as you think it. And it'll take you longer if you start looking for grants first. So that's the key. You don't look for grants first. You look for people who are free that help you get the money and help you need to start a business. Does that make sense, Brian? And that's in number 5, okay? Amanda, transportation help for work in Arizona where I live and there's no public transportation. Okay, let's look. Give me your zip code, Amanda. What zip code are you? 85142. Maybe you could do it along with me. I'm going to go to findhelp.org. Okay. And I'm going to put in your zip code 85142. Okay. You see what we have there. Okay. Now I'm going to put in, do they have a transportation item? Transit, let's see. Transportation, okay. Transportation for healthcare, transportation for school. They have 43 transportation. Non-emergency air, senior centers. Okay, if you're a senior independence, home free, maybe. Women's outpatient program, assistant group living, maybe. Catch. Foundation for Senior Living, that's a possibility. Maybe you're not a senior, but I would call anyway. Road to Recovery, volunteer for veterans. Well, maybe you're not a veteran, but I would call them anyway. Epilepsy, other helpful program, transportation for healthcare, pay utilities. Okay, no, there's 42, and I just did 10. So there's 42. Now, what do you want to do? Okay, veterans, air transportation, financial and medical hardship assistance. Okay, that's maybe. Support services, maybe. In-home support services, that's a maybe. Domestic violence support services, that's a maybe. Save Your Family supportive services for veterans. Well, you're not a veteran, but that doesn't matter. You may want to talk to them anyway. Christian care and social ministry, maybe. Cancer support, well, if you have, okay, we're up to 20, but we're only halfway through there. Okay, preserving the African-American connections. Well, if you're African-American, that's a good one. Aid for stranded travelers. Well, maybe you can't hurt. ADA shares with Share a Ride, door-to-door curb provided for advanced. ADA, American Disabilities Association. If you have a disability, if not, I would say that's a maybe anyway. Reduced fare program, that's a maybe. American Indian Healthcare Program, medical air, you don't want the air, medical flights, don't want to go in the say. Parenting Poor Vida, it sounds maybe. Okay, health transportation. So there's nothing that puts it right on the money for you yet. Okay, homeless veterans, adoption service, medical transportation, transplant transportation, well, you're not getting a transplant. Dial a ride, that's a maybe. Veteran air transport, veterans transportation, beneficiary travel for veterans, a lot for veterans, patient medical. Well, a lot of it's for healthcare and veterans. Okay, but that's okay because you need it for your job, right? So you have to keep getting that for your job. Where did you go, my dear? Where'd you go? Okay. Okay, let me give you that link that I found. Here's the link that I found. Okay, now what's good about this? Okay, nothing hits it right on the head, and that's okay because most of it's that way. Okay. And the way you do the research and the way you solve problems is, okay, even if it's not there, you have possibilities, and not maybe possibilities of actually solve your problem, but possibilities of someone who would know how to solve your problem. Now, let's see, where are you, Amanda? Amanda. We're okay. Transportation help for work in Arizona, where I live. There's no problem. Okay, so you go to that list, Amanda, and call a few people, even if it's for veterans, even if it's for somebody else, and say, hey, I know you're not for me, okay, because I'm not a veteran, but I'm stuck and I don't know how to do this. I don't know where to turn to, and I need transportation to do this. Do you have any suggestions? And truly, Amanda, if you get the gumption to just call 6 of those and see what they say, because they're going to know better than you or I or anybody else that's just screwing around with the internet, because they solve transportation problems for other people that aren't you. So they run into other things that are possible things for you, more than I will, more than you will, or more than anybody else you will. Okay. Now, here's another place I would go, Amanda. It is your local career one-stop center. Okay. Now they help people get jobs, keep it jobs, and any what they call barriers to jobs. So you have barriers to getting a job, and you can't get your ass there. That's a big barrier, right? If you can't get to the job. So make an appointment. And the way to do this, okay, so now I would suggest call at least 6 of the people on Find Help. Make an appointment with your career one stop. I don't know why it's an error on that. I don't, it's not online, offline. Okay, go to your career one stop, make an appointment with a counselor there for jobs, because they help people get jobs, stay in jobs, all that kind of stuff is right there. Okay, and that's right. They should be able to help. I mean, I don't know, and they may or may not is really what it boils down to. But what you have to do is knock on a lot of doors that may not help. How do I find the monster list? Okay, we put all the monster lists all into one list, and it's called the Let's Go Meta Report. Okay, I'm going to put that in the listing here so you see that. Okay. Okay, I'm not finished with you yet, Amanda. So now you're going to call at least 6 people from Find Help to see what they say and what kind of suggestions you have. Now, the second thing, you're going to go to Career One Stop and make an appointment to see a counselor and see what suggestions they have. Okay, now go back to Find Help, and what you want to put is jobs. Okay, let's see. What kind of job? There are 597 people that help people with jobs where you live. You hear that? 500 people. Okay. Now, what you have to do is start whittling these down to the kinds of people. Now, let's see what kind of filters they have. Well, let's see. How do we do this? Okay, if I go. Okay, let's do it again. Okay, I'm going to put in your zip code 85142. 85142. 85142. Okay, so I'm going to put the zip code up here. 85142. Okay, I'm going to put that in there again. Okay, and let's see, where's the job? Work. Okay, see, over here, there's work. Okay. Supported unemployment. Okay, there's organizations here that are support unemployment. Okay, supportive unemployment. So that means they help you with unemployment. So you need help getting to the job. So that's a support unemployment. So I would check with them. Okay, what else do we have there under work? Oh. That's it. Sometimes you just have to start all over, because once you get into a system, it all screws up, and it's best just to start all over from scratch. Well, you look for people that help people with jobs. So these are nonprofit organizations. They help people with jobs. So that's perfect, for you. So if you 85142, okay, and you want jobs. Still like 500 and lots of people. Lots. I'm looking for other categories. Job 500. No, I only want job placement. Oh, really? It's a job placement. They're placing you in jobs. These are people that want to place people in jobs. So they run into that a lot too. There's 32 organizations that help you get jobs. Okay. So job placement. So they solve these kind of problems. See, what you want to look at, people who are in the business of solving that problem that you have. And they're going to be nonprofit organizations. So they're not going to charge you anything. If you go to Google and look for that, you're not going to find these people, because you're only going to find people going to want your money to do this. You don't want to spend money doing this because you don't have money. If you give somebody money to solve this problem, you're just being a bigger problem than what you started with. Okay. So that's how you want to do it. So you have 6 to call on that first list, 1 to call, and you should call at least a half a dozen here to see how that works. Okay. Does that make sense? I hope. Okay. Here, I didn't finish sending the Let's Go Meta Grants report. There it goes. Okay. How do I find the okay. Danielle, there it is. It's down there. Find help. Did the have any in Florida? Yes, lots of him. Miranda, what you want to do is download the Let's Go Meta Grant report, which I did down there. And if you go to Let's Go, you want to also download the 500 mini grants for Let's Go, okay? Oh, we don't want that. Oh, it's Amazon calling. I think there's somebody's downstairs, but it's on my phone. Don't worry about it. And okay, where are we? Okay, here's where to download the 500 mini grants for your state. Okay, that's right here on Let's Go Help To. It's also described in the beginning of the Let's Go Meta Grant reports. Now, that's very important. You want to take the beginning of that report, because it shows you, it tells you more about all your benefits that are available. And that's what you want to know. I mean, so many people sign up for this and they look around and don't know what to do, and they don't do anything, and then they get angry because we don't do anything for them. You have to ask. And that's why whenever you have a question, you want to go over to the question corner and ask a question there. Okay, that's the important thing to do. And let's see, we have anybody else has a question? Well, we got 32 people. Somebody must have a question. What do you want to know? What do you want to know? God, I got 48 years of experience doing this stuff. I could help you. I know how to do it. Okay, gave you the monster list. Okay. Okay, well, then let me go on my way, because I got lots of questions I got to answer, and download those reports, get the Let's Go Meta Grant report, apply for our deadline for the our free laptops, okay? And look at the last couple of videos I did. On Facebook, I think they're kept a little more organized. I went into really detail on what happens if you look for a grant for business and didn't get one. Then you have to see what level 2 is about getting grants for business when level 1 doesn't work. And it's the same thing for emergency too. You need emergency grants. I did a nice, good, detailed step-by-step on that. And they're new videos that just came out, in the last couple of days, like 2-3 days. So let me go on my way. I'll talk to you soon again. Save your questions or go to the question corner, leave a question, apply to our grants. You see the tabs on the left-hand side to apply to the grants, and watch when I come back. Thank you, Pamela. Thank you so much, Miranda. I just want to help you guys. So please ask me to.